What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk to you about a story I seen this morning that's crazy as can be. And it just shows how people will take advantage of anybody for their own sick, twisted agendas. And not think a second for it. Reflect back a second over it. I want you to show you. I'm going to show you somebody. This guy right here, who's originally from Georgia. Lord have mercy. Yeah, his name is Cameron Bonaventure. He's 25 years old, and he looked like that. He looked like chewed up licorice. Seriously, just looking at him make me itch. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, in Hyattsville, Maryland, at a place called Independence Court, I guess an old folks retirement home or nursing home. This past September, this guy snuck in through the back of an open kitchen door, dressed in all black, went into a 96-year-old woman's room and violated her viciously before running out of there. This guy was caught because he's in a DNA database, and he's already incarcerated for a previous charge. So he's been locked up a while, and he's just been brought up on this case right here. Take a look at this story. We're going to come back and talk about it. People like this need to go. No court, no nothing. Once you found out that they're the person that did it, get them out of here. Look.
Top story tonight takes us to Prince George's County and a disturbing case of elderly abuse. Police in Hyattsville say a man sexually assaulted a 96-year-old woman inside her assisted living facility. Fox 5's Bob Barnard reports tonight.
We are outside Independence Court here on Queens Chapel Road, where this alleged attack took place back in September. What makes this crime so shocking is that the victim is 96 years old, and her attacker apparently snuck in through an unlocked door. The accused is 25-year-old Cameron Bonaventure. He's from Georgia and is currently in the St. Mary's County Jail on unrelated charges, now facing assault and sex offense charges, and likely additional ones, we're told, for allegedly attacking the 96-year-old woman in her room here. This was back on September 17th around 8 p.m. Police say a nurse making her rounds saw a man running from the woman's room dressed in all black, but he wasn't caught until now. Hyattsville police telling us they've been able to link Bonaventure to the crime through DNA left at the scene and his sample already in the Maryland DNA database.
DNA doesn't lie. Our detectives do an amazing job going above and beyond to make sure they find justice for victims when they realize that this 96-year-old woman who was in a facility where she expects and her family expects her to be safe was victimized and traumatized the way that she was. They went above and beyond the call of duty to do everything they could to identify the suspect.
We've reached out to Independence Court and its parent company, still haven't heard back. Police say the suspect was able to get inside the facility through an unlocked kitchen door.
My understanding is that the door is used frequently throughout the day by some staff at the facility, but it should be secured after hours and should have been secured at the time of this incident.
Could there be other crimes that Bonaventure is involved with? Police suspect that's the case and are investigating to find out. We're also told the victim's family has moved her to a different facility. Guys.
The story of this oxygen thief, Cameron Bonaventure. And what did I tell you before? When you see some of the most craziest crimes, you can look at their eyes and tell something wrong with them. Look at his eyes. Look at his face. One eye is up, one is down, one is smaller than the other. Start looking at these mugshots I put up of these people that you see doing some of the most craziest, twisted, perverse stuff. And look at their face. Always a bald spot, always something where the hair is something wrong with the hair. His hair way back here. 25 years old. Now, granted, a lot of people can't help how they look, but something is obviously wrong. What he did is just as screwed up as how he looked. A lot of times, the look go with the crime. Yeah, guy snuck in the back of a kitchen at an old folks' home and raped a 96-year-old woman. Boom, near the face. You know what? You can't even look. This is the part that make me mad a lot of times with these mug shots. You can look at the person, and then the way they look, you be like, I can see that happening. Look at that shit. He looked like he off kilter, severely. He need to be 6 feet deep. If what they saying is true, DNA was a match. Get him out of here. These people have parents. I wonder how the parents feel hearing the news that their child did something like that. He got a dad. That's why he's here. Think about that. What if his father was in his life and he did this type of stuff? So you can be a good parent, be a good family, have good values, good moral principles, and still raise a devil. You never know who a child is or what a man is going to be or a woman once they leave your house. You never know what type of human being you have raised going out into the world. See, a lot of people think you get a child to 18 years old, you done did your job. No, you did your job as far as making them survive. What you put up here, as well as in here, the heart, goes a long way with them being successful and productive in society. What the fuck is his problem? What is his problem? There are plenty of women out here. Hell, I just did a video about people getting busted in a sex sting, offering money for women that was tricking them online, that was police. I'd rather get caught up in that than do something like this to a 96-year-old woman. Defensive, she ain't got enough strength. What did you get out of that? Somebody's mom, somebody's grandma. You ran up in there, opportunity to do the worst, and you did. It's messed up. I told you, man, if we ever have some type of catastrophic event where resources are cut off and everybody got to fend for themselves, you're going to see a level of perversion and violence like you've never seen. That's why I tell a lot of you people out there nowadays, and you're starting to see it now, and we're supposed to have a civilized society. I tell you now, always have some type of protection on you. I would rather go to court and defend myself after trying to defend myself from some unruly son of a bitch that try to do something to me or mine than be asked out and be in one of these stories. Does that make sense? Seriously, does that make sense to anybody? There are people out here that prey upon people and want to do it. Why would you attack a 96-year-old woman? Why? Because opportunity presented itself. You thought you could get away with it. You thought you got away with it, so you attempted it. And there are many more like him, especially with morals and values not being prioritized with the way people come up now and people not having no shame. When people don't have no shame, you'll see some of the sickest crimes you've ever seen out in the public or behind closed doors, and we're seeing them. Got children being violated in all different parts of the country. Children disappearing. Elderly people getting torn out the frame. Regular folks walking down the street getting shot for no reason. People going on social media and using it for their own personal stage when they commit crimes and start a killing field and record it, all for attention before taking their own lives. The world is fucked up. And it seems like they're not doing enough to fix it. This shit never happened, especially in America. If it was up to me, I'd fix all this shit. I'm telling you. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. My grandmother's not here no more. But my mother's here. My mother's in her 70s. If my mother has to go to a place like that and something like that happens to her, how you think you would feel? That you wasn't there to protect her and some random guy got his shit off and picked your mom as the target, the violate. Fuck that. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. That's why I say motherfuckers like this need to go, because it causes more harm than good. Don't contribute shit. They only take, even if it means your body, mind, heart, or soul. They coming. See you in the next video. Take care.